Alrighty, welcome on in everybody. Today we are in KRLS Division B with a DME Fusion versus 10 Exile. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna do a quick sound check while we still have some time as we are 4 minutes before game time. Where is it? I also need to pull up chat. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, we are here. Welcome on in. Hi, baby Groot. How are you? Oh my goodness. Still partially getting over just like these bad allergies or whatever it is, but it's fine. It's fine. I think my last cast was also for DME as well. So they're just everywhere. Love to see it. Love to see all the teams, because this is not the same team. Last team was DME Instinct, but this one is a Fusion, facing off 10 Exile, which I have not seen 10 Exile in a minute. Like, it's probably just because we weren't signing up for the same leagues. But yeah, it's really good to see 10 Exile out here again, be in contact with them a little bit, so I'm excited. This is really cool. Okay. Hello, Matina. Welcome on in. Glad to have you here. So let me check in with the teams real quick. They know lobby is up. There we go. Alrighty. 10X has entered the lobby. Just waiting on DME. And we are good to start. We still have 2 minutes, so we're still good on time. But yeah, who you guys here voting for? Who's your team? Who you got? Who's gonna take the W today? There we go. Alrighty. We are good to start. Okay. Hopefully they aren't too confused. We are good to start on DME Fusion now that we have everybody here. So yeah. I'm gonna head into my spectator mode, and the teams are gonna do their thing. Okay, they are waiting on one, I guess. Almost ready. Perfect. All right. It's weird because, like, June's basically over, but I feel like the heat just kind of started picking up in these last 2 weeks. Like, I don't know if it's the same for you guys, but I mean, we had some rain in June, and, like, it gets cold. But these last 2 weeks have been, like, consistently hot, and, like, I hate it. I'm just like, why? Why summer now? I was kind of prepared for it in the beginning of June, and then I let my guard down, and now it's like, oh yeah. Oh, okay, yes, we're good. Okay, here we go. Alrighty, game number 1, first kickoff, here we go. Straight stalled, ×2. Headed straight towards Mason, sending it to the corner. Scarlet's gonna take it, lose the connection. News sends it down. And there's a shot, and it's in. I wish I took a note of their name beforehand. I didn't know I was gonna start out. But anyways, first goal of the game. 10 Exile puts themselves on the board. Scar's gonna take kickoff. And it goes center. Mason on defense. Gets it out. All the way down to mid. It's an open net for a second. And Atlat is there. No boost, but still working their way down the field. And New's gonna take possession, keep it in the corner. Scar with the response, Mason with the challenge. Gets it to the other side. New cannot quite get the touch there. And we have a nice back pass. Atlantic's gonna take it up the wall. Send it center. Scar is up. There's the shot, and it's a little too high. And Exile still trying to work their way there, leaving an open net. New is gonna capitalize on that. Tying up the game 1-1. Here we go. 59 seconds into the game. Not even a full minute. We got a 1-1 game. Kickoff straight to Scarlo. Sends it straight to the back wall. Defense is there, popping it up, taking it down. And a demo. Taking out Mason. Nuke getting in the way with the challenge, keeping the ball away from their net. Mason with the clear, taking it down line. Scar with the response, sends it over to Atlantic. He gets the touch back to the other corner. Going center, takes the shot. Nuke with the save. Takes the challenge, wins it, goes all the way down to the backboard. 10 Exile is there though. They send it center, straight down to each other. Nuke with the shot, and that's in. What a back pass. That one we should watch one more time. Mason with a quick turnaround. Nice little back pass to Nuke, who just slots it right in. Bringing us to a 2-1 game. 3 minutes, 16 seconds on the board. Another stalled kickoff. And that's just in. What an air dribble. Kind of waiting for that challenge to get knocked back. Wasn't too sure what was gonna happen there. Interesting. DME has now extended the lead 3-1. Scar's taking this next kickoff. It's going center. It's a shot, and it hits the post. Doesn't quite get the double. Hits the other post, and it's out. Nuke with the clear. Sends it center. Mason trying to catch up. Gets the touch off the wall. Plays the bounce. And it's in the corner. Up goes 10 Exile's defense. Over to Atlantic. Almost a shot saved. Up goes Atlantic one more time. A demo trying to take out the defense. Great strategy there. Couldn't quite capitalize on it though. Scarlo getting in the way of the clear. 10 Exiles back in possession. A double dirty demo. Scarlo stopping the play. Taking it center. Straight to Atlantic. Nuke's gonna take that shot. And it gets saved away. Mason going for a challenge. Loses it. We are back on DME's side of the field. Nuke is up. Sends it over. Scar with the shot. And Nuke with the save yet again. Incoming. To the back wall, sent out. Scarlo sent center. Atlantic with the shot. Nuke with the save yet again. He is 3 for 3 right now. Mason getting a save himself. A double commit on the back wall. Atlantic scoring on it. 3-2 now. What a play here. Atlantic using the last of his boost to get that one in. Another kickoff. Straight back to DME's side of the field. Scarlo over to Atlantic. A demo off the crossbar. And it's in. Scarlo to finish the play here. Tying up the game. We now have a 3-3 game with 1 minute, 38 seconds on the clock. And we got some hydrates. Let's go. Cheers to that. Thanks for popping in, Oscar. Our next kickoff, semi-stalled. went back on 10 Exile's side of the field, but they were able to bring it back towards the goal just outside the net. Atlantic with the steal, Nuke with the response up to Scarlo, keeping it center. We have a battle at midfield now. Atlantic gets it over. Almost a shot just wide of the net. And DME was there. A pass over to Mason, who gets the touch, but not quite on target. Atlantic with the clear. Up goes Nuke with the touch. And 10 Exile is there. Seems that DME was not happy about that last demo play there. They came back, interfered on the shot, and sent the ball out. We are back on their side now. Looks like an open net for half a second. Nuke gets back in time. We did see that bump on the defense. Once again, great strategies using demos and bumps. Try and clear some of that pressure, open up the net a little bit. Nuke with the shot, Atlantic with the save. 20 seconds on the clock, and we are still tied. And Meta with the hydrate. Cheers. One for Meta. Here we go. Mason dribbling. It's a shot, and it's in. 4-3. 12 seconds remaining. How am I? I am good. I'm excited. I'm happy to be here. It's a good day. How are you though? And I see in chat someone has tagged me, so 1 second. But here we go, our last few seconds. And that is the game. Alrighty, heading into game number 2, we're going to have a slight pause really quick. One of the players does need to restart their game. So I think they have like a 5-minute grace period. I'm going to look that up, but we're going to take a small second for them to restart their game. Okay, cool. Okay, let me see. Okay, I think that one player with the stars, his name is Panda. Okay, I'm noting it now. So we have Scar, Nuke, and Panda. Yep, okay. Perfect. And it looks like we are good to start. They made it back in time. Yep, so they're good on that. Perfect. Alrighty, game number 2. DME took game number 1. And here we go. Nice little battle out in the corner. Panda with the steal. Maybe that player wasn't Panda. I knew it was only like four stars in the name, so it's fine. It's fine. Alright. Scar taking it down, maintaining possession, trying to get it center. He gets interrupted. Panda is there. Atlantic misses the connect off of Panda. Mason going for the clear, using his Tanka boost. Panda off the wall, straight to DME. Atlantic with the touch sends it right back where it came from. Up goes Panda with the shot on the open net. Nuke setting it up. Panda with the shot. Kickoff number 2, Nuke sends it over. Straight to Atlantic himself. He gets challenged mid-air. Ball's right outside the net. Up goes Mason. He gets challenged. Still up. Scar challenging Nuke there. Excuse me. Atlantic taking it down. Air dribble straight into a shot. Save from Mason as he takes it out. A full field dribble all the way to the backboard. Scarlo with the catch. Gets challenged. Loses possession. In comes Atlantic. Gets it past mid. Continues down by Scarlo. Atlantic's up off the crossbar once again. In comes Panda off the crossbar again. Scarlo trying to get that second touch, but Mason was there. Panda with the turnaround. No boost in the tank. Tried to leave it for Atlantic. In comes Scarlo, and it's saved. No good. A clear from Nuke. Panda with the touch. Offense still adding that pressure. Still at it. Scarlo steals it though. He goes right towards the net. Gets a bump. In comes Nuke. It's sent out to mid. Panda with the turnaround. Mason's there with the response. Atlantic over to Scarlo. And Nuke is there. On defense, in comes Panda over to Scarlo. He misses the connect. Ball's on the other side of the field in the corner on DME's side of the field. Atlantic with the touch. It's going center. Scarlo's up. He misses the connect. Atlantic with the demo on defense. Using those strategies, being smart about it too. Fortunately, the connection was just not there. Atlantic tries to get it center. Nuke was there. Up goes Panda, taking the challenge. A little double tap off the wall. Nuke sends it to the corner. Atlantic now in possession. Gets it all the way back to the other side of the field. Panda with the touch. Over to Scarlo. There's the shot, and it's in, extending the lead for 10 Exile here. 0-2 game. 2 minutes, 11 seconds on the clock. What a play there. Nice placement of the ball. No defenders were there, even though 2 were in the net. Bringing us to kickoff number 3. Mason straight over to his teammate, and it's saved by Scarlo last second. An epic save. It's center once again, but nobody was there for Nuke's pass. It was a clear open net as they had a double commit too. Scarlo over to Mason. Mason gets it center. Atlantic is there. Over to Panda, sending it down. Is that an own goal? Almost. Nuke's not letting it happen. Scarlo's gonna score that fair and square off of the rebound touch. The ball just dropped just enough. We now have a 0-3 game. About 1:45 left on the clock. And Exile taking a shot, and it's in. 0-4. Fifth kickoff. Mason takes it straight outside the net once again. In comes Nuke with a challenge, sending the ball up the wall. Scarlo is there. Sends it center. Mason with a steal straight into a shot. Atlantic gets back just in time. Nuke still staying on the ball. No boost in the tank. Atlantic with the touch. DME getting in the way. Mason with the challenge at midfield. In comes Panda. Gets past Mason. Third man on defense gets taken out. Nuke was there. Full boost to tank. Stopping the play. Nuke sends it over to Panda. Panda gets the turnaround. Over to Mason. First man on defense. And he gets the clear. Atlantic with the touch. Popping it up. Taking it down. Right back towards the net. Scarlo is there off the back wall. Sends it down. Not quite the touch they want. We're about to hit that 30-second mark here. A 0-4 game. Ball is up, and so is Scarlo using the last of his boost. It gets saved, but it's still dropping down. Panda misses the connect. Almost a shot. It's just wide of the net. Atlantic trying to get that center there. Scarlo is there. Panda incoming. It's a shot off the post. Mason with the small clear. Atlantic stopping the momentum. Nuke goes up, leaving it for his other team, actually. Panda getting in the way. Scarlet with the catch. Almost an own goal to end the game. We now have a 1-1 game series. Let me check chat real quick. Make sure we're still good. Okay, perfect. Looks like we are ready for game number 3. All right, series. Hold on one second. Alrighty, game series is updated in chat. It is 1-1. This is game number 3. Whoever takes this win gets the lead back. Or gets the lead in general. Here we go. We have Atlantic in the corner. Mason on defense. Using all his boosts, gets it past midfield. It's a bouncing play. Atlantic gets an awkward touch. Mason still trying to challenge that, leaving it for Nuke. Once again, no boost in the tank. Gets a nice touch. Almost able to get a shot there. Scarlo did come in. Another shot attempt. Atlantic getting in the way. In comes Mason. It's center. Scarlo's there, stopping it immediately. Scarlo still taking that challenge. Panda now challenging Nuke. We have another touch, sending it back all the way to DME side of the field. Panda continuing the legacy, going down right outside the net. Nuke with a nice touch just in time to keep it out of their net. A pass over to Nuke, gets a shot, and it's in. What a team play. This one we're going to watch one more time. What a play here. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Hello, IP. Welcome on in. How are you? Look at that team play you guys just walked into. Great passes. Nuke with kickoff, straight over to Panda. Atlantic misses the connect, gets it on the rebound. Scarlo almost with the redirect, sends it to the corner. DME is there, trying to take it out. Atlantic getting in the way, sends it over. Mason with the touch, just misses the demo. Panda with the steal of possession. Nuke getting in the way. He's up, misses the connect, right outside his net. Atlantic with a touch, just too high. Mason is there. It's a shot saved by Nuke. In comes Mason, followed up by another player. Atlantic sending it to the other side. Panda with the catch, taking it down the field, gets past Mason. Can't get past the second defender. Nuke is there as third man. Atlantic tries to get it center, and it is cleared out. Almost a nice shot there. Could not quite angle their car, get the hit that they needed. But it's okay, they are still on offense. Nuke with the shot. Atlantic with a clear. And we have a catch from DME, trying to take a shot as well. Scarlo getting in the way. Gets the clear, puts it past mid, but Nuke is there with a response. And so is Panda. He sends it down to the corner. Ball is up. Mason trying to work his way down the field. Could not quite get past the ball. So he gets demoed out. It's a shot. Atlantic gets a save last second. And Mason goes for revenge. He gets the demo on him. An eye for an eye, I guess. Atlantic pushing the ball down. Nuke getting in the way. Once again, ball's up, and so is Scarlo. Per usual, Nuke is there on the backboard. And just stopping the momentum, trying to get it centered. Can't quite do it as Nuke gets in the way. He's taking it down. Atlantic trying to get a read on his next move. Mason going for a challenge. Panda with the pickup, sends it center. Atlantic with the catch, gets challenged by Nuke. Ball still at midfield. We are about to hit that 90-second mark, and it's a 1-0 game. Nuke with the shot, Scarlo with the save, Atlantic with the touch, sending it out, and DME getting in the way once again, popping it up off the wall. He does get it center. Could have been a shot. Scarlo with the read straight away. That could have been a dangerous play right there for 10 Exile. Panda almost with a shot there, an awkward touch. Scarlo sends it down. Plays the bounce. It's a shot, and it's saved the last second. There's another shot. Once again, it is saved. Atlantic with the touch, sending it to the wall. Scarlo with the pickup, gets past Mason, going straight towards the net, a little too high. Atlantic playing the bounce, and it's saved. That was kind of a slow touch, a little bit of a soft one. Ball center again, and that's in. Panda finishing the play here. Here we go, Scarlo popping it up off the wall, getting a reset, pushing it past Mason, and Panda goes up just above Nuke, as Nuke was a little awkward as well. Totally capitalizing on the positioning here. Good luck in your tournament, IP. I hope you win. Panda in possession. Got challenged by Nuke. Ball sent over to Atlantic, who picked it up. Sent it over to Scarlo. Panda popping it center. It's counted as a shot. DME got the save. Scarlo sending it to the backboard. In comes Atlantic, just wide of the net. Panda going for that challenge. A bounce off the corner. Almost center. Scarlo with the touch. Sends it center. And it's no good. A little too much sauce there. Atlantic could not quite catch up to that. We have 1 second on the board. And it's the tie game. Overtime in game number 3. Here we go. Mason with kickoff straight to Scarlo. Atlantic getting in the way. A demo taking out Nuke. And now another DME defender taken out. Nuke is back just in time, getting that save. In comes Mason with the clear. Scarlo with the touch, sending it back to his side of the field. Atlantic with the straight shutdown. Nuke with the steal of possession though. He pops it up. He is going with it. Little bit of boost left in the tank. Scarlo with the steal over to Mason. And Atlantic interrupts his play. DME back in possession. A challenge from Panda. Mason and Atlantic going at it. Ball's in the corner, DME side. Nuke is there with the catch, but Scarlo trying to interrupt the play here. Another challenge mid-air. Scarlo almost with a shot. He gets bumped off. Mason misses the connect. Panda capitalizing on that. Almost gets a double there. Ball's right outside the net. And Nuke with a touch sends it to the corner. Atlantic just over Panda. Couldn't quite get the team play. We have a few low boost people all challenging each other. Did not quite work out. We got some demos on play. A shot from Nuke, a save from Panda. Panda in possession, taking it down line. Leaving it for Scarlo, sending it to the corner. Nuke is there with the read, keeping it in the corner, trying to get that clear. Sends it to mid. Atlantic is there. He takes it up, uses the last of his boost. Scarlo sends it down as he gets challenged. Nuke with the shot. Scarlo with the save, keeping it in the corner. Another demo, this time from DME themselves. Nuke stopping it, buying his team some time to get back. Mason with the catch. It's looking dangerous. Panda almost with the shot. Nuke getting in the way, offsetting the pass here. Mason sends it center. Atlantic is there with the turnaround. Nuke trying to figure out the plays and what's happening here. He has two defenders in his corner. Panda going for a shot and it gets saved. He's trying to take it down. There's the shot from DME and it's in! DME takes game number 3, bringing the lead right back to them. What a play here. And that is game number 3, ladies and gentlemen. This brings us to game point. But just because we're on game point doesn't mean that it's over. 10 Exile can take game number 4, which will force us into game number 5, and that's going to be it. Whoever wins game 5 is the winner of the series. DME Fusion just has to win this one, and it's over though. So 10 Exile has a little bit more pressure this time. Alright. Yes, Oscar. Match point. This could be it. We will see in these next 5 minutes who's going to be crowned our champion for today. Here we go, first kickoff. Straight into a shot from Panda, and it gets saved. DME taking it down, playing the bounce. Scarlo with the save last second, interrupting the setup. Another pinch, going straight down, in comes Nuke with the shot, and that's in. DME, first goal of the game. Not even a full 30 seconds in. Match point or OT. Seeing an OT again would be pretty cool. Atlantic, straight from kickoff to the backboard. Scarlet with the pickup of the bounce. In comes Panda, and it gets saved by Nuke. He knew that shot was coming in. Mason with the challenge. Scarlet does get the clear though. It's an open net, it looked like, for half a second. Shot does get saved. Ball sent down. Atlantic with a touch. Panda missing the connect. Nuke taking the ball off his side of the field. Once again, trying to get it center. He does get challenged and interrupted. Panda misses the connect. Atlantic sends it to the backboard. Mason misses the connect, throwing off some of the offense. Scarlo getting in the way. Mason gets challenged from behind. Off the ceiling comes Panda with a ground pinch. Nuke is there. He pops it up, gets past Scarlo. He's just wide of the net. He almost gets that redirect. Mason with the backup touch, and that's in. We gotta watch this one more time. Nuke taking the ball down off the backboard, almost gets the redirect. Atlantic sends it center. Mason is there, locked and loaded for that shot, extending the lead 2-0 now. 3 minutes, 30 seconds exactly on the clock. Nuke sends kickoff straight to the wall. Just before he gets demoed out, Panda with the touch over to Nuke. Nuke sends it to the backboard. Atlantic is there. In comes Mason, sends it center. Scarlo on defense, gets the catch. Challenge straight away from a DME player. He's still sticking with it, even with the bump. Trying to interrupt Panda. Mason is there. Scarlo pops it up. And Nuke with the steal sends it over to Atlantic, and he gets shut down. He's still going. It's an open net, and that's in. A 3-0 game. That's crazy. Nuke takes it down. Atlantic with the challenge, and Nuke plays the bounce still, gets a nice touch, and he's able to slot it in. A little bit of a stalled kickoff. Panda with the pickup though. He takes that mid boost, still going for it. Gets the ground pinch, it's center. His team was not there, not ready for that yet. Scarlo over to Atlantic, almost with the shot, just wide though. Mason was there. And another demo. DME gets it off their side of the field. Mason with the shot, Scarlo with the save. Panda sends it over to the corner. Atlantic sends it center, and Panda gets challenged by Mason. Ball is up. Scarlo with the touch. Panda taking out some of the offense there, clearing the way for Scarlo. Mason did make it back in time though. He gets a shot, and it's not quite in. Nuke almost finishes the play. Panda with an epic save. Another incoming shot. Panda gets it past Mason. He is taking it downfield. No boost in the tank. Nuke with the challenge, keeping the ball away from his net as best as possible. Scarlet takes the challenge, and he bumps DME. Nuke is there though. Scarlet sends it down. Plays the rebound touch. I'm pretty sure that was Mason. Mason took that challenge. Yep, that was Mason. We gotta watch that one more time. Mason with the challenge, bouncing off the wall, and then a demo straight into the net. There we go. Okay. Lost my voice for a second, but kickoff number 5. This looks just like game number 2. We have a 4-0 game. Just under a minute and a half left. A minute and 20 now. But yeah, just about 60 seconds remaining. 10 Exile is down by 4. They are playing defense right now. Scarlo getting it down line. Atlantic with a little bit of help. Almost a shot. Nuke was there though. Scarlo interrupting the momentum here. Panda with the touch off the ceiling. Straight down to Nuke, who sends it to the wall. His teammate picks it up, takes it straight towards the net, and it's saved by Scarlo. And as second man gets the clear. Nuke interrupting his play there. Atlantic is there for the backup. Sends it down. Panda's there. Almost a shot. And it gets saved. Another mid-air challenge. In comes Nuke. Ball is popped up. Mason is there. Sends it to the other side. And Scarlo on defense is there. Sends it over to Panda. Panda sends it down. It's a shot almost. Mason is there. Last second touch. Atlantic with the pickup. Sends it center. Nobody's there except defense. And that is the game. DME Fusion takes the win, giving them the best of 5 here. And some hydrates. Cheers. GG's to both teams. Congratulations to our winner, DME Fusion. It was good to see 10 Exile out here. Like I said earlier, I'm super excited to see both of these teams out here. But yes, congratulations. Make sure you guys score report. Don't forget to do that. But yeah, that's gonna be all from me. As of right now, I might cast on my stream again in about an hour and a half, but if not, we're actually going to be on Oscar's stream because I'll be co-casting with him. So if you love Rocket League, if you love casting, if you love casted Rocket League games, definitely go check out his channel and drop a follow here as well, because we cast basically left and right. And if you ever need your games casted, hit me up. You can find me on Instagram, Discord, even YouTube. But yeah, definitely send me a message. I'm in basically almost like all the leagues. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Let me do one more hydrate for Oscar. I think I missed one. So cheers. Here's to the game series for today. And all of you guys who came out here to support the players, teams, orgs, league, casters, whoever, or you just tuned in to see what's up. Thank you for being here. Nice IP. How'd your tournament go? Same to you, Oscar. I'll see you soon. Alright, let's actually see if anybody else is casting. So I would love to go raid another caster. It's not looking like it. But I'll send you to another Rocket League live stream if you want to stay for a raid and go share some love to another streamer. But yeah, I will see you guys very, very soon. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, or night wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and stay royal. I'm going to start a raid real quick, and then we are out of here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it.